Okay, this should make the stack controller a little clearer. What I've got here is a sort of cableway pulley system, just like you'd see maybe on a chairlift or something there. And that's controlled to be resistive, allowing these lines to be, now there's two lines, a front line through block and tackle, run through two sets of pulleys up to another block and tackle at the back, same at the back, runs up that way. Now, when you change the amount that's paid through on one side with respect to the other, you get this twist. I'll just adjust that. There you go. And that twist is what encourages the kite to lift one side to the other. Once you've got that difference set in, dialed in, you let both run together through. It's going to be coming over this side. Now, the block and tackle shown here, they're not ideal at all. You'd want sheaves instead to be run along this edge here and down to the ground that way. This is prone to tangling, that arrangement. And you'd also want to be able to gather between these two sets in the middle. You'd want to be able to gather the midpoint of the line to take the whole thing down. You'd need quite a bit of control in here. You're probably going to have your generation in there. You'd use that to resist each side as well, and that would have to be very well monitored in order to get the control you're wanting for the stack, even though it's a wide setup and inherently very stable until you get the twist inserted, in which case it's going to want to, very much want to haul one side or the other. You're also probably going to want to change the size of the sails as you go up, having smaller instead of keeping them one design, again for stability's sakes. So at the end, you can have a thinner, smaller kite up there. You could as well run the generators down around the track at the point where you could have one generator on each point and control. You also need some sort of clamping to control, so maybe you've got a secondary or a safety there. And since these are going to be on a track, these feet point, you're going to want to link them around the track to another carriage at the back, carriage there, carriage forward, and this is going to have to be tied down as well, possibly into the carriage. So there's a fair bit of work in it, but it looks fairly massive and powerful. Definitely worth testing. Not out with the realms of possibility. So yeah, I think worth a go.